So, no. Alright, complex fractions. Complex fractions, a fraction within a fraction. You flip it and multiply. Flip the bottom and multiply, right? Okay, before you can flip and multiply, I wrote F-I-L-B instead of F-I-L-B. Before you can flip and multiply, you must get one fraction on the top and the bottom. One fraction. It can't be like this fraction plus or minus another fraction. It has to be one fraction on the top and the bottom. That's the only way that you can flip and multiply. Okay? Alright, so let's look at one. Are y'all ready? Okay, so here's the problem we're going to do. But it's inconvenient. It's inconvenient, so we're not going to do it right now. Alright, so here's the problem. I'm going to show you some things that might help you with these problems. Pay attention to me first. Okay, so here we go. Here. First of all, let me show you how. Part of the problem with this is the way it's written. Alright? It is a fraction over a fraction. Sometimes the way they're written, people can't even, they don't even see that because this line right here is so short. But just watch how much better it looks if you just make this line a little bit longer. Then your brain goes, oh, okay, that's just a fraction on top and a fraction on bottom. That is just a complex fraction. Okay? Now, can I flip and multiply right now? Why? Okay, because there's two fractions on the bottom. And the rule says before you can flip and multiply, you have to have one fraction on the top, which is what I have, but you also have to have one fraction on the bottom. So we have to make this one fraction. How do you subtract fractions? What do you have to have? Very good. Now, let me make sure you understand some things. If one of these, which is going to be the case on the next one I give you, were like a quadratic or something, you would need to make sure that your denominators were all fully factored. And you need to find your common denominator. Okay? This one's kind of nice because it's just x minus 3 and x plus 5. So what would the common denominator be? Yeah. X minus 3 times x plus 5. So, here's the deal. With the common denominator, each factor in the denominator has to be represented. So I have to have an x minus 3 and I have to have an x plus 5. Now, another little trick that I like to teach kids, what happens is, watch this. What do you have to do to this denominator to make it look like this? What's missing? Okay, so you multiply this by x plus 5, and when you multiply the bottom by x plus 5, what else do you have to do? Multiply the top by x plus 5. Well, do you see how much stuff I get right here? This minus sign, anytime there's a minus sign, y'all, I change it to a plus sign, and I pull my negative up with that number. Because when you start writing stuff down there, he gets lost. And that negative sign is important. He's gonna make a difference. You just throw him away. You're not gonna get the answer right. Okay? So now distribute that 2 and tell me what you get. No. Alright. Now, what do you do to this denominator to make it look like this? Who's missing? Now, a lot of people don't even like to write the bottom part. Because, y'all, look, there it is right there. You don't have to write it on the bottom. And they just like to write it on the top. I'm okay with that, because it gets messy when you put them both places. But if you like to see them both places, then by all means do it. Now, when you distribute that negative 1, what are you going to get? Perfect. Okay? So So the top is 3 over x plus 5, and the bottom, what's 2x minus that? And then 10 plus 3 over x minus 3 times x plus 5. Now do I have one fraction on the top and one fraction on the bottom? So what can I do? Okay. Do y'all remember doing this last year in Algebra 2? Yeah. Okay. It's very hard. It is. It's a difficult skill in Algebra 2. Alright? Should be a little bit easier this year because it's the second time you learned something new. Alright. Now, what can I do? Yeah, you can cross cancel these things, guys. X plus 5 cancel out. I want the answer left like this. 3 times x minus 3 over x plus
13.
Oh, 3. So this is the answer that I want. Okay? Yeah. I don't want you to pull it out. I don't want you to pull it out. I just want you to leave it like this. Okay?
If it's like the more difficult part, and we have to add like the squares and stuff, or you want to
Factor.
factor it?
And we can factor it. Okay, you ready? Let's see if you know what I'm talking about. Okay? Let's see if you know what I'm talking about. Are you driving the truck? Okay. Okay, there you go, guys. That's your problem right there. Oh, that's because I worked it out.
So do I have to multiply
You get paid for it.
And let me.
You have to multiply that with that times,
Yeah. You would only need 2 of them if one of the denominators had 2 exceptions. They're ordering me a new microphone, so it should be in there.
I saw one of the classes earlier, like the whole class was like recording. Like, there was like 5 microphones in there, they all had like, the microphones had that, they were silver. Over the class, I think they were at least 5 of them, they're all looked exactly like yours, but they were silver.
Why don't you grab one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, word. Hey? Oh, she's not, she was in my last class. You missed her. I'm so sorry.
Miss like puts the right stuff on.
It's
all good.
That's your daughter right there. She can tell her you appreciate it.
Yeah. Go ahead and text her. I don't know.
She put the wrong thing. I thought it was funny how he said it.
Oh, I see that. Let's multiply the top one.
That's not mine.
Whatever you want to talk about, I'm not even want to talk about.
No, I'm saying, like on the top is B3 over 1 month. I don't have to do multiply this denominator. Multiply that. And and the other side doesn't change.
No, your test isn't Tuesday. Your test is more like Thursday, Friday.
But all this is
Yes. Well, actually, this will be on there, but in your, it's almost like it's on there twice, because you're gonna use it on, another skill.
Do we have to forward or whatever?
So if it's, okay, so if I'm up on the top,
Yeah.
but
So you don't have to factor it out and do well, I mean, no, if you just have two factors multiplied by each other, you just leave them like that. SOT of that. That's what it was. Is it not? I don't know. We have all that. Oh, maybe that's true. What? Oh, I thought you said eating jerky. Try to bring it. Composition of something. That's what it is. I haven't finished it, but I'm thinking. No, composition. Composition.
no, I'm gonna say that. But it didn't.
I was.
Are we gonna do that again?
I told you, that's what college algebra is. Algebra 2 at a time. I got punched last year, so I'm gonna do kind of big as a time. Knowledge chapter 4. All right, are y'all ready?
The hard chapter this year was easy. I got 100 on it. I got 90 on the parent. I got 100 on the hard one.
Okay, so the first thing I would have done is factor this. Factors into x plus 2 and x plus 3, right? Okay. Another thing I would have done is I would have changed these signs. Because if you don't, you'll be you'll be careless and lose something. All right, so on the top, you can put this 3 over a 1. What's the common denominator between 1 and x plus 2? Okay. So what do you need to do to this denominator to make it look like that? Multiply by x plus 2, Alan.
I've been hitting them all day.
All right. Yeah, that's the same class. All right, when you distribute the 3, tell me what you get. Perfect. And then, this is okay, got it. Got it. All right. On the bottom, what's my common denominator? Yeah, x plus 2 and x plus 3. Now, do I need 2 x plus 3 because he's got 1 and he's got 1? No. Now, if one looks like this, would I need 2 of them? Okay. So, you need the most that anyone has. Okay? That's the way we kind of think of it. The most that anyone has. So, this denominator, he looks just like that. So, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Write a little 4 down. Okay? This denominator, what is he missing? X plus 2. So I multiply the top. You multiply the bottom by the 2, but it's already written. And then when you distribute that negative 2, what do you get? Negative 2x minus 4. Okay. So now, let's see. What happens to these 4s? They cancel out? Alright, up here what's 6 minus 1? So 3x plus 5 over x plus 2 all over, what's this? Negative 2x over x plus 2 and x plus 3. Can I flip it now? Yes. So now I'm going to flip it. The x plus 2 and x plus 3 goes on the top, and the negative 2x goes on the bottom. Do you see anything that cancels? Alright. So, on the top, look, all I want you to do is do this. Like, I'm asking you not to multiply it, and y'all are like, rebelling. But I want to multiply these, Miss Davis. Look, I'm asking you not to do work, and y'all just want to work. Work. Because I like it better, it's easier to grade like this. Okay? It's easier to grade like this. Alright. So, anybody got a question?
All for her luxury, guys.
That's right. It's all about
All
me.
here just for her
All
luxury.
about me. Alright, so you have 4 problems. We have 8 problems on the board. 4 on this side and 4 on this side. Okay?